So Acer has just launched its fresh lineup of gaming laptops, including this sexy bit of Predator Triton 500 SE action, packing a fresh 11th gen Intel Core H45 series processor and your choice of Nvidia's dandy RTX 30 series laptop GPU. Of course, as it's packing those kinds of specs, you can expect this laptop to be about as cheap as a slap-up grill down the Savoy. Basically, you're going to be paying at least a couple of grand for this thing when it eventually emerges later in 2021. But still, the Predator Triton 500 SE does look like a solid choice for any demanding gamers who want a proper bit of eye candy from the latest memory guzzling titles, but also a laptop that won't raise eyebrows in your meetings or down the local Costa. Now, the chance to play around with the Acer Predator Triton 500 SE at a recent hands-on event just before the official Acer launch. So here's everything you need to know ahead of my in-depth review, which will be coming later in 2021. And for more on the latest greatest tech, please do subscribe and ding that notifications bell. Cheers! Now, this 16-inch beast boasts a metal chassis, but Acer has stripped out all of the light-up logos, the angular weirdness, and pretty much everything that would mark it out as a gaming machine. The only clues there are the subtle Predator logo shunted away into one corner, and of course that chuffing huge rear exhaust where all the hot air is blasted out of. And as you might expect, the Predator Triton 500 SE isn't exactly lightweight, but it's not a particularly heavy morpho either. It can feasibly be carried about all day if you want without worrying about popping one of your spinal discs. So far seems to be reasonably rugged as well, though that lid did show a fair bit of flex under pressure. You get plenty of hot USB 3.2 action here, including dual Thunderbolt 4 Type-C ports, which support DisplayPort output, as well as an HDMI port and an SD card reader. And as this is a gaming laptop, of course, you've got Ethernet support as well for online shooty efforts, plus there's full Wi-Fi 6 support as well if you want to go wireless. There's also a fingerprint sensor built into the touchpad for quickly logging in, no buggering about with pins. The Predator Triton 500 SE's keyboard is comfy to type on with well-sized buttons apart from the single row enter key. And of course, naturally, as it is a gaming laptop, there's full RGB backlighting. Of course, that should still successfully attract plenty of attention when you decide to get a mini light show on the go in the middle of your HR meeting. And Acer's Predator Sense app is on board, which allows you to piddle about with those RGB setups, as well as toggle the fans and boost the performance when you need some proper grunt. And yeah, there is once again a dedicated turbo button to get some GPU overclocking action on the go, providing that the Predator Triton 500 SE is plugged in. Now, you do actually get a choice of 16-inch 16x10 displays, including a mini LED effort with 2560 by 1600 pixel resolution. You've got 165Hz refresh rate, accurate color reproduction, including 100% sRGB gamut coverage, and 1250 nits peak brightness. Alternatively, you could also choose an IPS panel with the same resolution, but this time you get 240Hz refresh and 3 millisecond response time with full G-Sync support. Sadly, no, there is no 4K option available on the Predator Triton 500 SE, so you will have to plug in an external monitor if you really want to push the GPU to its limits. And Acer has also added a super powerful stereo speaker arrangement which can really blast audio right at your face, but of course if you are doing a bit of gaming, chances are you're going to want to get a bit of headset action on the go. As for the specs, well, you got a choice of up to a Core i9 11th gen Intel processor backed by up to 64 gigs of DDR4 RAM, while GPU choices top out with the GeForce RTX 3080. And to keep the performance nice and smooth and prevent throttling, you've got Acer's Vortex flow coolant system back in play. This is a triple fan setup, including a 5th generation Aeroblade coolant fan plus 5 dedicated heat pipes for the CPU and the GPU. And you've also got a choice of up to 4 terabytes of PCIe Gen 4 storage, so plenty of space for a fair few games. And on the battery life front, well, I can't remark really on that until I've actually had a chance to review this gaming laptop, but Acer reckons you get up to 12 hours of life, though presumably that's only with a thrilling bit of solitaire action at best. So that right there in a nutshell is the fresh new Acer Predator Triton 500 SE, bit of a clunky name, but looks like a pretty awesome gaming laptop, especially if you want something with a more subtle design than the standard gaming laptop fare. As I say, it should be hitting the UK later in 2021, probably much later in 2021, thanks to the good old chip shortage, and you can expect to pay at least a couple of grand for this bad boy as well, for the base model that is. So what do you guys reckon? It'd be great to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. Please do check out my reviews of previous Acer Predator laptops as well, and for more on the latest greatest tech, please do subscribe, ding that notifications bell, yada yada yada, and have yourselves a fantastic rest of the week. Cheers everyone, love you.